Welcome back. You know what time it is.
The old triple T. Tuber tootin'. What was the middle T? Tuber time tootin'. Tuber tootin' tonight. Tuber tremendous tootin'.
Tunes?
Tunes was not in there.
Tunes?
Tuber
no,
time.
not because we're radio DJs.
And we make a lot of money for the station. Everyone stop asking.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. Juliet says loud and clear from both hosts.
Great. How are you doing on this beautiful Sunday?
We got Lily here. We got Emily here, who was running a little late from an errand, but made it.
Nice. Wow.
I am so excited to play Roottrees.
Yeah, me too. I am so tired and underslept, but I am still excited to play Roottrees.
Well, that just means you're getting in character to play a detective. I feel like one of the hallmarks of a detective character
is being sleep deprived.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it'll probably make you better at detecting. Emily says, it's okay. You can say I was getting a new doggy.
For real?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Little doggy collection
oh my
time.
Dog.
She's extremely cute. Extremely cute.
Wow.
Juliet says, wow, new doggy. Francis says, yay. Francis also says, new doggy just dropped. Like, quite literally. I think you guys just made it home. Fresh doggy. Wow. Still in the package for tradability.
Okay. Emily making dinner, but there will be pics in the Discord shortly. We look forward to them. Do we have anything to discuss before we get into it?
I don't think so. I'm sure we could fucking noodle around and find something, but
yeah, I did just see a production of Into the Woods last night, and
oh, I forgot that's why you guys went where you were going.
Yeah. So
that's exciting.
There's conversation to be had, but I am also very excited to play Roottrees. So
let's jump in then. Let's fucking do it. Especially because it's going to take us forever to pick up the reins again because we've been playing this game in fits and starts.
Yeah. Okay. Gonna turn the volume on. We're gonna restream the game to you.
Thank you. I love being able to see the game.
Are going to reveal my screen. Ta-da!
Wow.
Okay. Continue.
Okay, I'm guessing that we were friends and left ourselves a note about where to start.
Yes. Keep reviewing new evidence, look up Lauren's other books, look up Starlit in periodicals to check on Gwen's divorce. What stands out to you from what we learned last time?
Can we look at the board to refresh ourselves about what we learned last time?
Yes.
Okay. Oh yeah, we got the Fab Five filled in,
Yeah.
and we know about Miracle Baby.
Yes. Yeah. There he is. Wonder what happened to his eye.
Yeah, I kind of bet we'll find out, but maybe not.
Yeah. I think the thing that was most, I don't know, interesting to me, or like brought up the most, like, okay, like, I see tensions, and like curious to find out more, was kind of the stuff about like the presidency and that generation. Trying to remember. Oh yeah, because we read all the A Life Between Wars stuff.
Yeah. Oh, and there was also there was like a farmhand named EC,
yes,
and we were speculating that it
yes.
might be,
Oh
but then
my
we didn't
God.
have quite enough to like fill it in yet.
Yes. Yeah. Sam.
Yeah.
Sam, an obscure relative.
That's
who
right.
Elias Roottrees was to be announced that he was to be included in family gatherings, which seemed to be his wife's
Controversial.
idea. Yes.
Yeah.
Both, yes, his wife's idea and controversial in the eyes of the rest of the family. Yeah, and then there was secret meeting.
Sam working alongside the farmhands EC and John.
Yes.
And we thought that was maybe one of the younger Eliases, but we didn't feel like we could fill it in yet.
I think that we ruled that out because the two younger Eliases are Miracle's youngest and Lauren's brother, and it doesn't make sense for her to refer to either of them as
EC
the farmhand.
Sure.
Yeah. Blood is thicker than syrup. Do you know the thing about the full saying of blood is thicker than water?
No, actually.
Okay, so apparently the original saying was the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. So it's actually it meant the opposite of what people make it mean
out to be. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah. And if I am somehow spreading misinformation, please do correct me, the chat. It's one of those things that I read on the internet, and
so it's guaranteed true.
So I thought it was true. Okay. What
was our note to start with?
Keep reviewing new evidence. Look up Lauren's other books. Look up Starlet and periodicals to check on Gwen's divorce.
Oh, because we have a bunch of new physical
damn it.
evidence.
That's what I was afraid of. Juliet says also the blood of the covenant thing is entirely apocryphal. I'm sorry to say.
Dang.
Well, we can make it a new thing. Ryan
Juliet says
home. Yeah, and wants to convey with regard to a conversation from last time that apparently a new Stradivarius was found.
That's so exciting. If you would ever like a really fantastic Wikipedia hole to fall down, there's a Wikipedia article of lost and missing Stradivarius instruments, and there are some, like, a lot of them are, predictable in terms of, like, this was lost during the World War or was stolen, during a war, things like that. But many of them, there's like heists in there or just like the vicissitudes of history. But there's some really thought-provoking little, like, I wonder what happened to the Heracles.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's cool. We can add pages, so if we don't want to have to scroll as far, we can start a new
split it
page. Yeah. Yes. Okay. I'm trying to figure out why our evidence
is not
suddenly
displaying.
Looks like this and not...
Yeah, it all on the table.
All laid out on the table.
There
we go. Okay, let's keep going through the new stuff.
Yeah.
For now. Yeah. Man, so many directions we could go, but I'm just gonna go in order. Okay, vote for Stephanie Jones for City Council. This was buried under a ton of other mail that Carl left in his inbox. It had a handwritten note attached. That seemed personal. It is a flyer about a candidate for local office, Stephanie Jones. On the back is an excerpt from a newspaper article from the Butler County Times about her campaign. Do you want to read?
Stephanie may have grown up in an unconventional family, to say the least, but in her words, it was still full of love. And now, 22 years later, with a baby of her own due around Christmas, her message for voters is simply, love is our future.
The handwritten note says, Carl, I know we don't see eye to eye when it comes to the candy company, but if you could talk to your girls about putting out a statement supporting Stephanie, she could use the publicity your daughters bring. Don't let our conflict spread to the next generation. Okay. So, there's a CM who is presumably a relative of Carl's. Because they wouldn't have disagreements about the candy company.
Yeah.
Also, it seems like they're in the same generation.
Yeah. Can we look at the board? Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. We got a Clark, but he's a CR. We've got James. We've got Miracle the Third. Nobody else.
Maybe
am
we should look at the names
curious.
list and see
Yeah.
if there's a...
Yeah, here, I'm just gonna... Actually, we'll scroll down to the M's and...
Caroline Morden.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was
I
Madsen there the
remember
top
the
of the
name.
ends? There wasn't someone before that?
No. I'm remembering, yeah, so James Morden married Gwendolyn Roottree, of the original 5, and then they had Angelica Morden and Zachariah Morden.
Right, because someone put Zach forward to be the president, even though Angelica was the oldest in that generation. Right?
Yes. Yeah.
And Zach actually was the president.
Yeah.
Right?
Second president.
Nice, okay.
Yeah. So it would be one of their kids, one of either Angie or Zach's kids.
Yeah. Although
we don't know who yet.
It might be more likely to be Zach's kids. If they stay a Morden.
Yes. Right, about that.
And actually, so is Stephanie...
Well, wait.
If Stephanie is that person's kid and has an unusual family life, that kind of implies that this one over here with the adoption, the split up and then the adoption would be Stephanie, right?
Yes. It sure does.
Oh, which one was she?
Well, she's Stephanie Jones, but the names on this
are by birth, right?
Yes. And so we don't know if she had a different one. I think let's just add a note here for now that says suspect Stephanie Jones is granddaughter of Zach Morden.
Yeah.
The adopted one.
Great. And then I wonder, actually, can we look up, save that note, and then I want to look at the board behind it. So if that is her, she's married to a Jones, right?
Probably. Is that wait, not that one. This does appear to be her partner.
Yeah.
So that would mean Brian Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah. If
we can also give them each a
that.
Google and see if we can get to...
Oh yeah, we could. I'm gonna put that in there just for a second, but I will spider search before we go any further.
You learned
Okay,
from
one
an election results page that Stephanie Jones, a candidate for city council, won her campaign on election day about a month ago. You find no mention of the Roottrees in any article about her. Stephanie also has a very bare bones website for her campaign. It is simply a picture of her campaign mailer, and underneath it says, "Be sure to read the full article in the Butler County Times." Okay, to the periodical we go.
Yes, I'm saving this just
Can we search periodicals from? I wonder if you just
but
need
I
to.
think probably if we do this, yeah.
Oh, that's convenient. Oh, except it's got it backwards. The Butler, the periodical goes in the first. So it's like you highlight the thing you want to search.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is good to know for the future.
Okay. Let's just start at this bullet point.
Stephanie Jones, born Stephanie Landon until her marriage to local business owner Brian Jones, lived in Butler County her whole life, grew up in a home without a father. With my mother and her partner, I essentially had an entire female influence. Okay, so the adopted parent there is it's a woman. Damn. Distant cousin of the Roottrees. Her mother, Caroline, a local artist who has appeared on the front page of the Butler County Times in the past, has often come out opposed to the corporation's policies regarding deforestation of indigenous trees to expand their maple farm.
Okay, we're highlighting that.
Yeah, okay. What a fruitful vein.
Yes. Okay.
Francis says lesboans. Lily says, yay, lesbians. Francis says, love when a lesbian appears. I think you mean a lesboans.
Politics. What?
I just think it's funny the way it's formatted, because it's like president, actor, musician. Yeah. They're all words
and not
for someone in a career,
but politics.
Right. Yeah. So we can put mom in as well.
Yes, we'll get there. I wanted the pictures.
Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're geniuses. Florals.
Fuck yeah.
Oh wait. Oh, because we don't have I was like, what about the rest of the Fab Five? We don't have jobs on them.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
You're listening to WRTG. It's time for your headlines. Once an hour, every hour, on the 45. It's a bizarre development to an already tragic tale.
Uh-oh.
In the wake of the accident that took his life, some of Carl Roottree's belongings have apparently gone missing. Most notably, a framed photo of the Roottree family from the mid-1970s that Carl had on his office wall. We interviewed a local psychologist about who would do such a thing and why.
That's the thing. That's the one that we have that she was like, I got from Carl's office.
Yeah.
Again, that's WRTD.
Well, I'm sure that's fine.
Right back to it. Oh, okay. So we can put in her mom, and then because of her last name, can we put in her dad who wasn't in the picture? Because mom's a Morden. And she's a Landon, and not via marriage.
Yes. Mark.
Yeah.
Oh, and then what did it say about
Unlike my mom, I'm not a
local
fighter.
artist.
Oh, artist.
A local
Yeah, okay.
artist.
And then we can put unknown female in for the spouse. For the lesboans.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Okay. Let's look up Caroline.
Oops.
Oh, okay. There isn't much about Caroline as a person. This is mostly a listing of art in Butler County. She seems to get top billing. An image of Caroline standing beside a large metal sculpture of a mermaid. It is captioned, Caroline standing next to her sculpture, Atlantis's burden. Her upcoming book, Self-Portrait Art and the Beauty of Women. Atlantis's burden is meant to symbolize a society split by indecision over whether women should be equals or something to protect.
Picture on the front page has been added to your evidence.
Yeah, and let's grab the book title while we're here to look up later.
Yes. Including that so we know who it is.
Yes.
Oh, it does tell us Caroline Morton there. That's nice. Okay. Okay. Let's wow.
Oh my god. I love her.
That looks like a Nancy Drew game character.
That looks like a Nancy Drew game character.
That looks like something we would see in a Nancy Drew game also.
Yeah, because we'd have to find something like the two arms would be a balance puzzle about we need to balance the arms and then
something would open.
The mouth would open, or we'd be able to take the crown off the statue or something.
Yeah. Or the tail.
If we did it wrong,
like
the trident would
or...
tip and kill us.
Oh, yeah. Damn.
They should let us make Nancy Drew games.
Yeah. Ta-da.
Let's look up her book next. I want to keep going in this rabbit hole and see if we can find her spouse.
Okay.
Do you want to try your little periodicals trick? Oh no, sorry, it's not periodicals.
No,
we're doing the library.
Library, but I can copy that and put it here and do that. 1987, dedicated to Eloise
and Stephanie. Okay.
Stephanie.
Hell yeah. Full color nude self-portraits.
Mostly black and white pictures of Caroline's art. The centerpiece is a series of full-color nude self-portraits at different ages, stretching from 25 to 30. They certainly have not been added to your evidence. In the intro, Caroline talks about influences. She was one of the youngest in her generation, and in her late teens she felt betrayed when her sister Gwendolyn and cousin Bonnie gave up on dreams to settle for boring men. She especially dislikes her brother-in-law, Dr. Wilson, who she calls completely bogus. Their marriages led her to double down on her passions, art and the environment. She even married a man who was the opposite of boring, which was an overcorrection.
Emily says cowardly game, and Lily says show us the images.
Okay. I'm gonna just save that paragraph because there's lots in there.
Lots going on there.
She comes out strongly against the Roottrees Company's effect on the local environment. It's not the only way she comes out strongly, and rues how she was not able to convince her father, Zach, to make changes to policy. She also explains that her marriage to Mark led to the most volatile moments in her life, all negative, and that the only good thing he ever gave her was a daughter. Leaving them all behind for good has pushed her to pursue her true loves. art and the beauty of women.
I love to pursue my true love, comma, capital B, the beauty of capital W women.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's put in her sister Gwendolyn and her cousin Bonnie and
Yes.
her wife
You're
Eloise.
Yes, Eloise. Okay.
Eloise.
No last name.
She doesn't need one. She's just, that's wives.
Yeah.
And
so
according to
iconic,
media.
she only needs one name.
Okay. And so her sister, wait, which was the sister and which was the cousin?
Gwendolyn
It's
was
Gwendolyn.
the sister.
Okay, nice. And her cousin Bonnie.
Cousin Bonnie. So one of these two, but I don't think we can say which one.
Yeah.
Because they both got married, so
yeah,
we don't know for sure.
We should Google both of them and also Dr. Completely Bogus.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. Also, you keep saying Google. I need to.
It's spider search.
Yes,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Spider search on the web.
On the web.
Okay.
Gwendolyn Morden.
Gwendolyn Morden.
Is that the right spelling for that Gwendolyn? Because
Yes.
they're okay.
Yes.
Okay. What about
Dr. Stephen Wilson is a pediatrician who practices north of Pittsburgh. Although there are a lot of Stephen Wilsons and Dr. Wilsons, this one apparently found a way to game the search results as he pops to the top every time. His website claims that he is the pediatrician to the stars. The only evidence for this is that he apparently was the doctor to the Roottrees sisters. There's a picture of him on his website, as well as a picture of his 3 children. That tells us which one he is. The 3 of them look as though the photographer was holding them hostage. Regardless, the photos have been added to your evidence. There's also a quote that, although credited to his child Jason, you suspect might not be written by a 10-year-old. My dad is the best dad in the entire world, and he treats every patient with world-class care. He will treat your children like he would me, my big brother, or my sister.
Okay. Well.
Okay. So, that tells us that this is a boy, and then these are Jason and sister, but we don't know which is which. And this is Stephen Wilson, and there is
Picture. Okay, so boy, girl,
so
boy.
Jason, yes, Jason is the baby of the family. Can I not? Oh.
Are you there, Wes?
Yes.
Okay. The connection got real robot-y for a minute.
Yes. Yep, and I think my game is